When hunger knocked, life has a way of waking up those who choose to sleep through it. Amara's days of comfort were running out. And when reality knocked, it didn't knock gently. Time passed, but Amara didn't change. The rainy season came, and with it, the busy farming days. The village women woke before dawn, carrying baskets on their heads and babies on their backs, walking through muddy paths to tend to their crops. The air was full of movement, of purpose, of sweat. But Amara, she stayed behind. Her mat remained her throne, the tree remained her shelter, and laziness her loyal companion. Even her younger siblings had grown used to working. They fetched water without complaint. They helped plant yam and cassava. They learned how to cook, sweep, wash, everything Amara refused to do. Her mother no longer begged her. She stopped calling Amara to follow them to the stream. She stopped saving chores for her. She stopped waiting. Instead, she poured her energy into the children who wanted to learn. And slowly, Amara was left behind. Then came the dry season. Crops began to wither, food became scarce. Even the stream that once flowed freely now trickled like a whisper. One morning, Amara woke up and went to the kitchen as usual, her big plate in hand, but this time the pot was empty. "Mama," she called out, "where's the food?" Her mother didn't even look up. She was pounding dried cassava, her face tired but calm. "If you want to eat," she said, "go to the farm and harvest some." Amara laughed, thinking it was a joke. But the sun rose and no food came. By midday, her stomach began to cry. She searched the hut for leftovers, nothing. She went to her siblings, begging for a piece of roasted yam. They shook their heads. "We worked for this," one of them said. "You didn't." For the first time, Amara felt something she hadn't known in a long time: shame. The mango tree offered no comfort. The shade was the same, but now the breeze felt cold. By nightfall, hunger had wrapped itself around her like a blanket. Her stomach growled louder than her pride. Her eyes filled with tears, not from pain, but from the realization that no one owed her anything. The next morning, she woke earlier than usual. She didn't wait for her mother to call. She tied her wrapper, picked up a basket, and began walking toward the farm path. Her siblings stopped and stared. Her mother looked at her with no words, only quiet surprise. "I'll try," Amara whispered. "Even if I'm slow, I want to learn." And so, for the first time in many seasons, Amara stepped onto the farm, not to sit, not to hide, but to work. The hoe felt heavy, the sun was unforgiving. Blisters formed on her soft hands, but she didn't stop. Because that day, Amara finally understood what the others had known all along. Those who do not plant do not harvest, and those who sleep through life eventually wake up to hunger. To be continued. Follow to see what becomes of Amara's journey.